Hey, what's up, guys? It's Grayson from leadcadence.com, and I want to briefly discuss the idea of identifying your target market. So this came from a split test that I did last week, and I'm going to dive in and show you the results of that split test and discuss some of the maybe the insights that we can get from what that split test can tell us about identifying that target market. So let's hop into the Facebook Power Editor and take a look at what happened. So here you're looking at, you may have seen this last week. It was our boosted post of our frequently asked questions Friday post. We put a post out every Friday, and this one in particular, we wanted it to get to a bigger audience, so we decided to put some ad spend behind it. But instead of just sending it to one particular audience and seeing what happened, I wanted to see if men versus women would have a different engagement with the ad. Would men click more? Would women post more? So I split out those two audiences so that we could see which one interacted with the ad more. And what you're looking at here is it's identical except for targeting men versus women. So in this particular case, the ad that was targeting men had a 2.051% click-through rate, and the ad targeting women had a 2.976% click-through rate. So those are pretty close numbers, but when you do the math, women had a 45% higher click-through rate than men did. Now, I know there's some statisticians out there in the audience that are going to say this isn't enough. There weren't enough impressions. This isn't statistically viable because there isn't enough data. But we spent $5 and we were able to see that already that there's a difference in how men versus women interact with the ad. So, okay, why is this important? Well, from just spending $5, we're able to see, okay, there actually is a significant difference in how people interact. If I was to take this experiment one step further, we would probably want to segment by different age categories. So maybe we'd want to do men from 25 to 35, 36 to 45, 46 to 55, and do the same with women, because there may be an age range within those demographics that is way more responsive than others. So a really simple test. I know that we need to spend a lot more money or have a lot more impressions to get something that's more statistically viable, but it's pretty easy to tell from just this simple test that people are going to react differently. And I guess probably the key takeaway is that if you're not testing these things, there may be huge wins out there that you're completely missing out on because you just don't know that they exist yet. So keep testing your ads. If you haven't changed up the way that you've done marketing and actually at the rate it changes, or it's been changing so quickly, this needs to take place more and more often. But if you haven't fundamentally changed how you've done your marketing in the last 5 years, we need to sit down and take a look at this stuff, because there's so much information out there and so many quick wins that we can pull from doing a couple of quick tests like this that you can't afford not to be doing this stuff. So if you want to experiment with some of this stuff in your business, let's sit down and have a conversation and see if we can pull out some of these wins for you. So that's all. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next week.